Well, I'm Joe Boggs, and I'm a mortgage banker. I've been doing this for 22 years. So, being in the business this long, I've worked with several credit restoration companies before, but I met Eric Gomez about 10 years ago. And I really wouldn't let people in my office because I would ask them 3 or 4 questions and they didn't have the answer. And Eric was the first one that stumped me, that showed he knew way more about mortgage consulting than I did. When I asked him 3 of the hardest questions I could think of about credit, he rattled off the answers like this, and instantly I knew, wow, this is somebody that knows what they're doing. I worked on a client for 12 years. They were tenants that rented my house, and it wasn't their fault. Eric would work and get their credit good, and then all of a sudden he would lose his job. And then he'd work again, and then they had some medical issues. But it took 12 years, and Ace team hung in there during that long, and so that I believe will be my record for my career. One of the things I enjoy about working with Ace is their due diligence and their communication with me. I know I can turn over my precious client to them and I can kind of hands off. I don't want to say I forget about my customer, but they continue to remind me. Still, the greatest thing that Ace has ever done is when I started with these clients with a different consultant, and over a 12-year period when Ace stepped in and took over, they actually got us to the finish line. And most importantly to me, they tell my customers what they can't do instead of setting expectations that they're never going to achieve. There's only one credit consultant that I recommend, and that's going to be Eric Gomez and Chris Cuellar with Ace Credit Consulting, because of the integrity,